I'm Sarah Poland. This exhibition is titled The Silence, the Messenger and the Metaphor. So I grew up in the Highlands of Scotland, went to school and then down to Edinburgh College of Art. And I've always been inspired by the sea and the coast. And that's come through my work, through my painting. I've always drawn and painted and sewn as well, made clothes. And whether it's painting or making clothes, the sea has had a huge impact on what I'm doing and what I'm making and how I'm thinking. I've always adapted techniques to my own ideas, pushing how I see the boundaries in materials. I'm interested in the feelings that the materials create, and every part of the process of colouring the canvas is important to me. Foraging and growing botanical colours, the bath, the fire, the steam, stirring hot coloured canvas. The washing line with large tents of canvas swaying in the wind, to finally painting and sewing and hanging. All the stages carry intention and emotion, whether in a present state or a remembered past. And washing lines are very evocative. This project is 5 years in the making now. When I started, I didn't realise it would be 5 years. But it started, and I lived in a woodland in West Wales. There was a blacksmith and a timber framer and other woodworkers, and then there was me, an oil painter. And having done work all about the sea and the coast, to then be completely surrounded by 80 acres of oak forest was pretty intense. And I could see that they were making work of the woodland, using woodland materials, and rather than painting what I saw, I wanted to use the materials as well and make my work of the woodland as well as about it. So I discovered oak galling, oak apples, which grow they're different to acorns, and they grow on the oak tree. And you can make the most amazing black indelible ink from them. Since the pandemic and our first lockdown, I was stuck at home with my young family, and we started dyeing our duck's eggs one Easter for making them, dyeing them with the different plant colours. And it's from there I then thought, well, I could broaden my palette now from brown and black, and I started introducing new colours, and we'd forage, and I now have quite a large dye bed in the polytunnel, growing plants for colour, and my palette just expanded quite dramatically, and that's where I'm at now. I still love the oak galling, and I return to that for mostly for bigger pieces. Silence, the messenger and the metaphor. What does it mean? I don't want to impose my own philosophy on the viewer. After all, the work it's material, it's physical. And that way, meaning for them can grow and change as they do. the presence of landscape, and being in it has always been the source to my work. And when I'm in the process of making a body of work, I write, and titles come as a part of the process. Exhibition's an important and exciting opportunity. It's a large space, it's away from commercial considerations, and so much artwork never gets seen, of mine or others. So I have much gratitude to be able to show a body of work. I really like doing solo exhibitions. It makes sense to me to show a body of work as a whole. I hope that those who see the exhibition will have some kind of visceral experience. I hope it will inspire people in some way, perhaps to make their own work, but hopefully to consider our responsibility towards our wild spaces and the natural world, what they do and how they live, and perhaps to slow down, to listen more, and to learn from stillness. This is avocado skin, and oak gall is the brown, and then these black lines I've used an iron water, iron salts. That's a modifier because it's called a modifier in dyeing terms because it changes the colour, it modifies it, and it gives you these grey blacks with these colours. So this jacket, this pink and yellow corduroy jacket, is made from madder root. The pink is madder root, which I grow in the polytunnel, and then the yellow is weld, which I've also got there. It doesn't have to be in a polytunnel, it's just a way of containing it. So yeah, and then I've lined it with an organic bamboo silk, it's called. It's just 100% bamboo. So the whole thing is been made using non-toxic processes and is as ethical and clean as possible.